Purdue Boilermakers and the Ole Miss Rebels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, this is a real test this season for Ole Miss head coach Pete Golding. As you know, a very dramatic and emotional breakup with Lane Kiffin last year, but the players rallied around Coach Golding to make a run in the college football playoff. Now, can he sustain that? Can the players sustain that? And can he build a quality program and keep Ole Miss in that playoff picture? Guys, back to you.
Tolly looking forward to see how this one goes. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. man. It's Townsend. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Taking it the other way. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And he's going to try to return this one. He's chased out of bounds at the 11-yard line, and now they're backed up after that poor return. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Makes a move. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Rebels. Special teams coming through the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Harris. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab on the left. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
Complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Got it behind the line. It's Townsend. There he goes. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be down. The Boilermakers are in the hurry-up.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side, but this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going, get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Pulls it in. It's Alexander. On the move at the 30. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Lacey. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. It's complete on the right side. Could not make his way to the corner.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Lacey. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Snap to the back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels! And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Reads it, fires complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Motion from the back. They'll start on the ground with Frazier.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Lacey. Might have a chance. The 10. Touchdown, Rebels. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Pulled and finds his man on the left.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Hand off, Gibson working left. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to set up the screen. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll heave it deep. Goes high to pull it in. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
And the Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Sends it back in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. And the offense found no success with the backward-going pass. How about a forward pass on 2nd and long? Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there. Here comes the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. He goes right back to the air. Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got him downfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On the direct snap, it's Lacey. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, they're setting the tone early in this game. 4th down in their own end. They go for it on the ground, and they pick it up.
They want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable and that they're willing to do anything to keep the football.
You're exactly right, Reese. They are sending a very clear message to this defense. We're going to run the football. We don't care what you do, but you are not going to stop us.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Lacey. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the wildcat again.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Frazier. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Rebels! Once he got some room, it was over.
And just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard is going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable. He needs just a little bit of space, and he has gone off to the races. This offense, David, has so many weapons, but this running back is a game changer.
He is, and so many weapons is right, and this defense has had absolutely no answer so far, giving up way too many points early in this football game. They need to have a conversation on the sidelines. Get the defensive coordinator, get everybody involved. They need more juice, and they got to find some answers fast.
Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on third down. I know we're in the second quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at half.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Motion from the wideout. Again, it's Jared Gibson. They'll stop him short of the first down. It brings up fourth, but the defense doesn't have any timeouts and can't stop the clock. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Give to the running back. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Oh, the attempt is no good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. The Boilermakers will kick it off to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Alexander. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
I caught up with Coach Golding at the half. They are going to continue to feed feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Alexander. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Rebels, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff to the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. The kick is on its way. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Great place to start for this offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cook. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The sure hands. It's Cook. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Run in the red zone. It's Frazier. Here, got enough space. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I'd keep feeding this guy for sure.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can...
Touchdown, Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And if you're the head coach, you are absolutely loving this. You're up big on the scoreboard because your defense keeps getting takeaways. And on offense, in sudden change situations, you're turning it into touchdowns. That right there, phenomenal job. Great decision by the quarterback. He finds his open man. They connect. Everything going their way, David.
And I love when they stay aggressive after a turnover. That is the #1 thing we're always yelling in the huddle as a defense. Sudden change, sudden change. They want to capitalize on the momentum. And they did. They stayed aggressive, continuing to add to this lead, doing what they want when they want.
Caught in the backfield, it's Townsend. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Snowed under by the defense.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Oh, he makes the catch. Breaks into the open. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Go! To the air on first down. Fires left. Makes the grab. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Handoff for Frazier. Good, solid tackle.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. And he tried to balloon that one in on the sideline, but it's incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight.
Number 17 on the field goal.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The play-action fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Leaves it with the back. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Finds space on the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Handoff for Jarrett. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Makes the grab in their space. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. The Boilermakers have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Defense there before he could really get going. He was a whirling dervish. A lot of work for that 4-yard gain. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down. Fourteen-yard line.
There we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first sack.
Off the play fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
22.
Tight end now in motion. The offense changing the play.
Bender. Break. Stack.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would A huge gain if he could have held on. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So after that false start, now instead of 2nd and short, you've got 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
Screen pass just not working there, and you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. The punt is headed out of bounds, and that is good news when you have someone as dangerous as he is returning. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Running inside, it's Lacey.
They've got the lead, but here in the 4th quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the...
There's some room. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Got enough for the 1st. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires quickly. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Gill. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from Pater. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. And here we go, final play of the game right here. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap. Defense playing a bail technique. They'll give it to Jarrett Gibson. And that is how we will wrap this one up. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate.